All right, we're resuming the Overwatch puzzle series. This is going to be puzzle number 3, and this is going to be a quick play game where I joined midway through the game. I'm on the losing team, right? Team is, which is usually what happens when you join a quick play game. Team is getting steamrolled. This is on Route 66. They're pushing to second point. Both of my supports are already dead. I've respawned as soldier because I saw how low healing that I had a support lineup I had, and I'm running back out right now. And I'm going to play it through. We're going to watch me go up to the point, see if I can do something to retake. I know everyone's dead now except for the tank. I go here, I pause for a second, see if I can get a quick cheeky kill with the helix. I hear the soldier, I'm looking for the soldier, but this Winston jumps me, I immediately run back in, slams me. Okay, so the question is, what would you do right now if you were a soldier? Okay, it's just like it's a very generalized, open-ended format. But like, what are you thinking? What are you trying to accomplish here? What's your plan? Right? Obviously, you don't want to die to this Winston, but beyond that, above and beyond that, what are you looking for? So I'm going to pause. I'm going to give you 10 seconds for you to think about if you're the soldier in the situation. Again, your supports died first, your DPS then died after that, your tank just died, the cart is pretty close to the point right here. What is the best win percentage move? What would maximize your team's chance of winning in this position right now with the Winston having just dove you and you're at 131 health? All right, 10 seconds starts now. Cool. So I'm going to walk you through what I'm thinking right now. So again, this card is pretty close to capping. Okay, not a lot of chances that we can have to contest this, but there's always some chance, so I'm going to try to go for whatever the some chance play is, which is why I was peeking to try to get a kill, right? If I could blow up the DPS, the soldier, for example, because I heard him running through the house, so I was getting ready to helix him right when the Winston jumped me. If I kill the soldier, then they're at least one person down, you might be able to come back through and recontest. But that got completely messed up when the Winston jumped me. So my perspective here is there's a mini here, I'm going to go back, I'm going to grab the mini, and then I'm going to see how this plays out. Because the opposing team is rolling, I'm guessing that the Winston's going to be overconfident. This is typically what happens when teams are steamrolling, is that everyone gets super aggressive, they chase farther than they should, they take more risks because all their risks so far have been working. So my perspective here is I'm going to run back, I'm going to get this mini, and I'm going to see what happens. If the Winston continues to chase me, I'm going to pop Biotic and fight him out. And the reason being is Biotic heals for 35 health a second. Winston damage only does, his Tesla cannon only does 60 damage a second, so it's only a net difference of 25 damage a second that I have to worry about. I know he can't jump me because he jumped on top, so there's no extra burst damage coming from him. And I know my supports died first, which means that they are probably going to be able to get here and heal me if the fight goes on long enough. So let's watch how this plays out. I come in, right? I mess up my movement a little bit. I get the mini. Right? I start fighting. I realize, okay, the Winston's I can still run away, right? I am guaranteed to live if I run away. This is literally impossible for him to kill me right now. But I choose to fight this out, despite obviously there's a risk of death here. But I really don't feel like there's a strong risk of death, and it feels like a risk worth taking, which is very important when you want to climb to the highest levels of Overwatch. Is understand sometimes you have to take risks, right? You can get up to probably low masters, only making plays that have 90% plus chances of winning, but when you get to the highest levels, you really need to be sometimes I have to take a 40% chance because if I don't, then I will have no chances at all, right? Because the point's going to cap and they're going to be defending third point anyway. So I'm going to take a chance here. I put Biotic down and I duel it out. You see that I get pretty low, but the Winston runs out of ammo, right? Which is I know is a reasonable option because he jumped initially and was zapping the whole way. So between that, the mini, right, and the Biotic, he suddenly can't injure me anymore. I'm suddenly getting head damage. I hit him with the helix, start attacking. I get healed by something, maybe? Oh, I think maybe Baptiste tossed a grenade in. He jumps to try to burst me down. You see, I'm not running away, right? Even though I'm in bubble, I know at this point I can get healing. I know I'm in Biotic field, and I have enough health that he simply cannot kill me anymore. It would take him 4 or 5 seconds of zapping me easily to kill me at this point. So instead of trying to run away, I'm chasing him down. He runs to the other side of the bubble, he chases the bubble dance, I get on the outside of the bubble, force him inside, go back outside, and I kill him. All right, that's kind of step one, is I used my game sense, right? My positioning, and to a lesser extent my aim, not really particularly hard to hit the Winston here, to kill this Winston who clearly made a mistake, right? This is a huge mistake on the Winston's part, but he probably thinks, oh, it's no big deal, we're going to cap the point anyway. At this point, what do? Well, I need to capitalize on this, okay? I know my tank can't contest because my tank died first. He's really, really far away. The only person who can stop this from capping is me. So what I do is I run straight out here, I try to contest, I get slept right away. That's fine. For some reason, I don't die here. I dodge a little bit, and my team manages to pour out, right? And we get out here, and then we end up successfully defending this point. So again, the point of this puzzle is to make you think about when are opportunities where the opposing team overextends, where you can bait them sometimes into overextensions, and then try to turn it back against them. So that way you can maybe, even if it's a low percentage play, sometimes it's the only play that you got, and you got to figure out how to pull it off. All right, I'm going to stop there. Hopefully this is interesting.